Maturing is realizing that a few backshots between friends is not going to ruin our friendship.
All right, I'm 33 years old. I'm 5'2". I weigh 200 pounds. I cook, I clean, I'm super caring. I won't make you pay for everything. And I got all 4 holes. So, like, what else is there to ask for?
Hey you guys, so if you're looking for a unicorn and you're very serious about looking for a unicorn, please, when I go to your page should not be on private. Take your page off of private so I can go and look at your photos. And number 2, please have recent photos of you and your wife. Good photos, okay? Because the thing is, like, if you're looking for something, you want to be easily found. I shouldn't have to take all day just to find a picture or a video of you.
So I've came across a couple of these posts of women looking for unicorn or married couples looking for what they call unicorn. And so what that means, if y'all really want to refer to the name, because it's probably going to start trending, is that married couples are looking for a unicorn, aka someone to join in for the fun. That's okay with it. They're strictly for fun purposes only. And y'all know what time it is. Y'all know what I mean by fun, with no restrictions. A unicorn. What do you guys think about that?
It says she has Tinder Gold, bro. You just told me your girl's pregnant and you've been with her for 10 years.
Yep.
How far along is she?
She's 8 months pregnant right now.
1 more month?
Yeah, we're almost there.
Are you excited to be a dad?
Yeah, I'm super excited, man. She's gonna be a great mom too.
What's her name?
Serena.
How old is Serena?
29.
9, and she's in Scottsdale right now. And the other dude, you found out she was on a dating app.
I break up with her immediately, take the baby.
You're like, just take the baby out of her?
Yeah.
That's crazy. But the results are in. It only came up with 1 match. Is this her?
Yeah, what the fuck? That's dude.
I mean, it says she has Tinder Gold, bro.
It's one thing if your girl has a Tinder profile and she's in a relationship. It's another thing if she's paying for their premium account, my guy. You are absolutely cooked. She's over there still trying to date and find other men while she's pregnant. Make it make sense. You're cooked, dude. You're absolutely done for, bro. Now, guys, this next story, it's 4 minutes long, but you gotta listen to it. It's wild. It's totally wild. And I can only think of just when I'm listening, I'm like, man, dude, this is about to go down. So look, y'all check this out. We're gonna talk about it when it's wrapped up.
Story time. So I'm gonna share a story about a dating experience that I had once. It was crazy. So I was very single and I'm on this online dating site and I matched with this dude. For the sake of the story, I'm going to call him K. So K was he owned his own company, very professional. He worked with inner city at-risk youth and provided counseling for them. At that time, I was a police officer. So naturally, we had a lot of things to talk about. We're going back and forth in several messages, and finally the time comes where we agree that we both want to meet each other. So we meet at a local restaurant/bar in the area. I drive my car, he drives his car. The meal is great. The drinks are great. We do karaoke. We spend the entire night having conversation, laughing, joking. I really, truly felt like I could be myself around this person. Things were amazing. We go on a couple more dates, each time better than the last. Each time, I'm outside of my box. We're doing things that I've never done before. He's doing things that he's never done before. And I really enjoyed that exchange. I enjoyed it so much. Naturally, things start to progress, right? So he calls me one day and I'm in my house. I'm chilling. Like, this is chill mode for me. And he invites me out. And I told him, I really don't want to go out. But at this point, we've been out with each other maybe 6 or 7 times. So I'm like, why don't you come on over? I felt pretty safe about that, right? I'm cooking dinner. We could chill. We could watch a movie. Things that, people do. In all fairness, things were going so well. I probably would have gave him some that night. I ain't going to hold you. I'm an adult. He's an adult. Adults do things like that. Just saying. So when he arrives at my house, I'm on chill mode. I have on a white t-shirt, some sweatpants, I'm not dressed to impress in any capacity. And he had just came to my house directly from work. So he has on like a full suit and he's like, oh man, I wish I would have known because I would have dressed more comfortable. And I'm like, you know what? Don't worry about it. I'm pretty sure I have something for you to slide into. I have 5 sons. Oh my gosh, look at me, adding kids. I have 4 sons and they leave things in my house all the time, you know, basketball shorts, sweatpants, and I'm pretty sure that there's something upstairs that they can fit into so they can be more comfortable. So I invite him to have a seat on my couch while I go upstairs and I get him something more comfortable to put on, right? While I'm upstairs, I'm searching, like I'm not really paying no mind to him because I gave him his designated area. But when I'm coming down the stairs with, you know, sweatpants and a t-shirt and tote, right? I get to like midway through my stairs and I look over to the couch and that's where things went dramatically wrong. So Kay is sitting on my couch and at this point he decided to disrobe the bottom portion of his clothing and he's doing like Michael Jackson do. He's beating it. I mean, just saying. So like I walk back upstairs and I'm like sitting there like, yo, what would possess somebody to think that that is okay? Like, if homeboy exhibited just some patience, he probably would have got some. Like, what was he thinking I was gonna do? You think I was gonna come downstairs and be like, oh my God, a dick, let me jump on it? Like, no. So I grabbed my gun, put the sweatpants down, and proceeded to walk downstairs. When I come downstairs, old boy is still sitting on the couch. I think it took him a solid like 30 seconds to realize that he was being held at gunpoint. I gave him commands and I told him, you need to put your clothes back on and get the heck out my house, right? So he's up and he's real apologetic or whatever, and he's putting his thing away and he's pleading with me, oh, but I love you and I love you. And I'm like, homeboy, you don't even know me.
Homie really did drop his nuts pretty much per se, right? He came over under the impression that he was about to get some. In his mind, when you said, I'm about to go get some clothes to get you comfortable, his comfortable clothes was no clothes, okay? He was down there getting ready. All right, he was getting his man ready and he was ready for it. All right, look, he said, you got 4 or 5 kids. We know what time it is. We ain't trying to date and hang out. This ain't no Netflix and chill. This is chill, then maybe Netflix. All right, we're gonna do the chilling part first. What do you guys think, man? Definitely just wild, right? And not just completely all over himself. He thought wrong, man. This is a crazy experience, especially when you're coming over to meet someone and hang out with someone for the first time, and you just, but maybe he just thought that, you know, you gave him some key words, all right? Man is crazy. Man is crazy because later on in the clip, he was talking about he loved her, he wanted to come back, even after getting held up by the pew 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 by the blicky, and he still wants to come back. Dude is just crazy out of his mind.
Lấy đồ ăn ra sao hè cho nó ăn. Giờ nó quen với lại cảm giác là ta là tốt đỡ phí.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much.
Man, you had me dead after her food stamp card dropped out the purse. Dude, I can only imagine, dude, when you're not speaking a primary language, these Chinese speaking language people are just like, they're going so fast, it's hard to even keep up. You can't even keep up with keywords, even if you're trying to learn Chinese. And I know they be roasting the shit out of people. You can't tell me they're not in there talking about just your cheesy ass toes, bro. Like in your bad eyelashes, all that stuff. I know they are.
Look, if you're dating me, you literally have it made. Let me explain. I cook for you. May not be the best, but I attempt. I clean every single day. House will always be clean. Laundry will always be done. Your work clothes will always be washed and ready to go. You'll always have a hot shower running. Clean sheets on the bed. Food on the table. I'll spoil you with my money. I'll take care of all of the bills. And if you're really special, I'll spoil you with vehicles. I'll buy you a car. I'll buy you a truck. And not to mention, I give it to you as many times a day as you want it. So I think it's a win-win if you're dating me.
I don't know about y'all, but I've never seen any or heard any woman talk about they gonna buy you a car for dating them, for loving them. This might be cap all the way.
I'm pregnant by my baby daddy's dad.
Whoa!
How did that happen? Like, how did y'all hook up?
We met years ago and we fell in love maybe the last year.
Oh, so you're in love?
I'm in love.
Whoa.
Does your baby daddy know?
He definitely doesn't.
He does now.
Are you gonna tell him? When are you gonna tell him is the real question.
Well, I'm due next month, so maybe next month I have 1 month to figure it out.
Did you have a baby shower yet?
No, I haven't.
Who does he think?
I'm 37. I think I'm too old for baby showers. So.
Who does he think you're pregnant by?
Him.
Wait, oh, your baby daddy thinks it's his kid?
Yes.
That DNA test might show it is because they probably got the same DNA. You could maybe pass it off.
Well, we've been together, exactly, but we've been together for 16 years, so I don't think it's going to be a problem.
Wait. You don't think it's going to be a problem? What do you mean?
It's going to look like him because it's his daddy's baby, so it's going to look, you know?
So you're not gonna tell him? You're gonna let him think it's his?
I'm definitely not. I'm just going to keep it in the family.
This is worst case scenario. Not only are you having a kid not by the person that you're technically with, by his dad. First of all, first major strike, down bad flag on the play. Second is his dad. You get what I'm saying? Not only did you cheat, you cheated with his dad. It could have been somebody else. You get what I'm saying? But you cheated with his dad. Dad, you messed up for that too, by the way. Third thing is, this is going to be scientifically a little bit hard to prove. DNA from father to son. Let's just say you with this man, he trusts you 16 years and you finally having a baby. He comes out. Not only do kids sometimes look like their grandparents, it's a good chance that he will come out looking like homie's dad, the real father. Thinking that, okay, all right, man, he just looks like my dad. It's genes. They're going to write that shit off to genes, bro. I mean, it's crazy because my son looks like his grandpa. You get what I'm saying? He actually looked like his grandpa. And I mean, his mother's dad. All right, he looks like his grandpa. So what I'm saying is there's some truth behind this. And then, I don't know, I feel like if you get down to the nitty gritty with the DNA test, they can probably figure it out a little bit more. But there's probably going to be a large percentage where it matches. You get what I'm saying? Because the DNA is so close. What do you guys think? Am I just being crazy here, man? But she is ready to just let this thing fly. It's not going to be a problem, is what she said. She is ready to go 100% the route that this baby is her boyfriend's baby. It's a world. This is the evil world we live in.
I'm serious. Them lamb chops better crack. You hear me?
And when they do, I better get cracked. How about that?
Deal.
We cheat better than y'all do. Like, we'll really go suck somebody and then come kiss you in the mouth and feed our children. It's like how men usually you'll expect a man to cheat off of physical attraction or whatever, or just to cheat or whatever. Like with a woman, it's not necessarily that I cheated, that oh my goodness I loved him, blah blah blah. Like, but maybe it was because you lacked in a certain area and he was, you know what I'm saying, doing good in that area.
I just feel like as a man, you should not argue with women at all. You should just stop the conversation, because how do you look arguing with a woman? Like, women, we like to go tit for tat. We like to get the last word. We're petty, you know? But as a man, like, why are you trying to argue with me right now? Shouldn't you be doing something else, brother?
So what you're saying is men should be silent, submissive, not be able to speak what's on their mind, and not tell you what they really feel, even though you might be completely in the wrong. We still can't argue with you. Come on now. We still can't argue with you when you're in the wrong.
So the other day I was at this function and there was this guy there who wanted to talk to me. So toward the end of the night, he pulled me to the side so that we could chat. And the first thing out of his mouth was, listen, I don't have any drama, which had me like, but then he went on to say, you know, I saw you when I first walked in. I think you're this, I think you're that. I was hoping that we could stay in contact and that I could get your number. And at first I was like, I don't know, but I've been pretty bored. So I was like, okay, I'll give this man my number. So he hands me his phone and I go to type in my number. And as I'm typing, I see the names of other contacts start to pop up. And the first one I see is someone named the wife. The wife. So I hand him his phone back and I'm like, listen, that looks like drama. So I'm going to go ahead and go. And he was like, wait, but that's old. And I continued to go because why is there someone in your phone under the contact, the wife? If that's not your wife or your girl, your lady, your something, either way, I don't want no parts.
Not sure if anyone feels the same sentiment as I do, but I would like to be put through the mattress. Through!
I'm not going to pay on a first date for a girl who's dating 3 other dudes or who's f***ing 3 other dudes.
Okay, so the solution to this is to just go out for a drink. You don't have to commit to dinner on the first night.
I agree with that, but even in that circumstance, you still shouldn't pay, even if it's a $10 drink.
Again, it's just this victim mentality.
Until I know you're not another dude, I'm not paying for you on a first date. For me, this is more of a principle thing. As a guy, if you want to min-max your success when it comes to women, you should pay for the first date, because it's conceivable that you go on a date with a girl who's otherwise meets your standards and she's bent out of shape because you don't want to pay for the first date. However, for me, it's just a matter of principle. I'm not going to fall into my traditional gender roles with a woman who may very well be, and this is the way a lot of women are moving and the way a lot of men are moving too.
Okay.
If you're sleeping with other men, if you're dating other men while you're talking to me, I don't want to pay for you. We can split, and then when we're in a committed relationship, then we can have a conversation about traditional gender roles. But if you're another dude, I'm not going to be a sucker. I'm not going to pay for you.
If you're a roster date and you're going out on a date with a man and it's a food date, it's a dinner date, you know what time it is. You're just trying to get fed. You're just trying to get fed. You looking for that meal. That's all. It's convenient. Tonight I ain't eat yet. He wants to take me out for dinner. I'm going to just go out for dinner because I ain't eat yet. I was at work all day. And it's convenient because, hey, this guy's interested and now you get a free meal. That's what you're doing. That's how you're treating these people. All 5 guys.
Okay, I have a question. This one is for the men. So, women, this doesn't pertain to you. You can't answer this because I need a true man's explanation. I need to understand something. And I think I know the answer, but I just need a man to confirm what I think I know. So, as a man who goes to the gym, a gym bro, if you will, somebody who works out pretty routinely, who's pretty into taking care of their body and pretty ripped, honestly. What is it about thick girls that you like? Like, I'm talking guys that could probably be bodybuilders, who are very fit and gorgeous to look at. But what is it about thick girls that you guys like? Like, I'm genuinely curious because in my mind, if I were to look at a really attractive, fit gym bro, I would assume he'd want a tiny little blonde ponytail gym queen to go with him to work out. But like, I see a lot of these really fit guys going after these thicker, curvier women. And I want to know genuinely why that is. Answers, explanations, I don't know. But if you could let me know, I would appreciate that.
If I had a flat tire, would you A, help me fix it? Like, come out, help me fix it. B, buy me a new car. Or C, call someone else and ask them, call someone else to come and fix it.
I know how to fix a tire on a car. I know how to fix a lot of different things. So, I mean, I would go out there and, check to see if you got a spare in your trunk. If you don't, then I'll go buy a tire and then I'll change it myself. That doesn't call for buying you a whole new car. If you want a whole new car, just say that. You know what I mean? Then we can work on that. We get that going. But yeah, I could just change a flat tire.
Why would I at B buy you a car when I can just change a tire? I can also do C, call your insurance, tell you about calling your insurance to see if you have roadside assistance if I can't make it. What about A, is me telling you over the phone, FaceTiming you on how to actually do it. You get what I'm saying? Like, man, changing the tire is very simple. It's basic things that you might need to know when it comes to a car. Now, if you're trying to change a tire on a truck, that might be something else. When's the last time you really seen trucks on the side of the road with a flat tire? You don't see that shit too often. Let's just be honest. But if you're in a damn Corolla, ma'am, this is probably an easy peasy job. I can probably tell you about how to do this. Easy stuff. But just do it.
I need you to pay for this, because if I'm cooking, you can at least pay. This is a first date, and you can pay for these groceries.
What you mean I gotta pay for it? This is the first date. What do you mean? You the one invited me over for. You invited me over for dinner.
I may have invited you over for dinner, but
So
we're
in a grocery store.
So what?
I walk off for you. I won't pay for nothing. I'm not paying for nothing.
You're not gonna walk off on me either.
I'm not gonna pay. What do you mean? You invited me over for groceries. You invited me.
I invited you over for dinner. So if I'm cooking dinner, then you're buying.
You recording in a grocery store?
Yes, I'm recording in a grocery store. I'm recording.
You got the line behind you. You have your line behind you. So you holding up the line.
You're holding up the line because you're not paying for this.
I'm not paying for that.
You need to. You are embarrassing me. Pay for this.
You invited me to your house for dinner. You invited me to your house.
So you mean to tell me you're not paying for this? You know what? I tell you what. I'll pay for this. I'll pay for this, and then you gonna take me home, and you gonna just go home.
I don't care. I just have to go home because I'm not paying for it.
Right. So I'm gonna pay for this. I'm gonna pay for this, and we gonna go. I'm gonna pay for this, and we gonna go.
All right, guys, in the comments, I need y'all to take a vote. Is this man, if she's cooking and gonna let you crack, she's letting you smash tonight, are you still paying for the groceries? It's kind of just like paying for dinner, right? When you think that, but instead you're getting a home-cooked meal. Is that fair or is that doing too much? Let me know in the comments, guys.
I saw a post that said women would rather share a man with money than be with a broke dude that's coming up. And they ain't never lied. Because every time that I see now, like Instagram, like on Instagram, people getting into it, you look up the reason they getting into it, and it's 9 times out of 10 about a man. You look up the man, and then you see this guy, you're like, oh, okay. He ain't a looker, but damn, he got the racks. Like, I get it.
That's just selfish. That's just selfish mindset thinking. That's all it is. And that's them saying, you know what, I'm gonna get all these materialistic things and put all the true values to myself. Actually, that's compromise. Sorry, that's not being selfish. That's compromising one's own values and morals just because a person that has money can afford the things that you really want. Yeah, dude, that's exactly what that is.
Bro, I told this nigga I'm big on hygiene. Tell me why bro ain't shower for 3 days. You must not like me.
My boy out there with that swamp butt. That little bit of duck butter in between them legs, bro. Take a damn bath. Take a damn bath, bro. That's that.